What's up, everybody? I just finished another Spinetinglers book. This is Where Have All the Parents Gone by M.T. Coffin. This story was not good, and I didn't know why I didn't like it at first. At the end of the book, I realized why I didn't like it. Like, it was weird because I was reading this and I was like, why can't I get into this book? Just wasn't that great. We do have a potential worst Spinetinglers book. A lot of you know that I didn't like Snow Day right here. And I will say this was probably worse than Snow Day, because at least Snow Day did have, like, something intriguing going on. This one was just kind of a rinse repeat cycle, and then the end took everything away. So let's start with the cover first. This cover I would have changed. I wouldn't have had an alien on the front cover because I think it spoils too much. Yeah, that's about it. There is no housewife with an alien head in this book. And if I did, I skipped it. But the story, it starts off. I also don't like how dim the background is. I don't think somebody drew this. I think this is like a computer generated cover. I don't think. I'm pretty positive Tim Jacobus didn't do this one. He done a lot of them, but I know this one just doesn't look like his art. Anyway, the story starts off with this girl named Mary. She just got into an argument with her parents, and basically they argue with her about like how she's standing, her posture, clothes, different things like that, how she's dressed, and she wishes that they would disappear, and she argues with them, goes to bed. She has a dream about this thing with big eyes and big head that tries to attack her. She falls off her bed and realizes it's a nightmare. So she gets up and notices that her parents aren't anywhere in sight. They didn't call her for school that day. And yeah, so she calls her parents, or her friend, Patty. And her friend Patty says that her parents are gone too. So they hear all this noise going on outside. They go outside and see these kids racing back and forth down the road. These are the teenage kids, and their parents are gone too. Turns out that all of the parents are gone in this whole town. And this town, I did like the setup. It's in Nevada, and it's like fenced in, because around there's like a minefield, and it's basically like an Area 51 place, like across the road, and that's how you got to get to other places. So I did like that. That was actually pretty cool. But I would have much more preferred more build up and tension to, maybe one parent goes missing one by one, and everybody's on like high alert, what's going on. And it's revealed that a lot of these parents like work at the same place, like they work for the government, and that's why they live here. And that was pretty cool. But I wish there would have been a little bit more of a mystery to it. It doesn't take long before we see certain things in this book. And yeah, the very beginning of the book, there is one of the parents pop up, and he comes through the back door, and he's different. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say like what's different about him. But that's pretty scary. Like I would have probably been a little traumatized reading that as a kid. But yeah, once you get towards the end of this book, it all falls apart. I read this and I was like, I have no idea why I don't like this. It felt like a chore to read this. This is only 116 pages, and I started on this like last Saturday. Usually I finish a book within 2 or 3 days, I think, but this took me a while. Like, I didn't want to read it. There's times where I like didn't even go reading it. I just kind of skipped. It just wasn't my favorite. It's potentially worse than Snow Day for me. I know some people like Snow Day. I am one that I did not like. Yeah, and I want to say that this one is worse than Snow Day, because at least Snow Day did have something going on. This one just didn't. I mean, it had stuff going on, but like it wasn't a mystery anymore. Like, it was, everything's revealed by like page 50. Like, it's not really revealed why these things are doing that. It does kind of get into that towards the end, but when you get to the very end, none of it matters, because it has one of the most notorious stupid endings that you can get in any of these kind of books. So yeah, that's Spinetinglers. Where have all the parents gone? I'm sorry, I can't talk. Yeah, I'm not really going to say much more about this, because I do kind of want, if you guys decide to read this, I want you to go into it with an open mind and just see how it is for yourself. I personally didn't like it. And I like to see what other people think. Like, for example, Snow Day, going back to that again, there's a lot of people that gave that book like 5 stars and 4 stars. It just didn't do it for me. Boogie's Back for Blood, I gave 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. And yeah, so this one, definitely a 2. I would have gave it a 3. Or, no, I would have gave it a 2 out of 5 stars if it would have been a little bit better. If they would have had more of like the scenes in the very beginning instead of just the same stuff, then I would at least give it like a 2 or 3 out of 5 stars. I'm giving it a 1 out of 5 stars, and that's mainly because of the ending. The ending overrides everything that happens in this book. Like there's some solid stuff in here that's actually a little scary. Like there is a scene where a certain parent chews through a parent chews through some wood to escape, and there's parents running around missing a certain thing, and stuff like that was pretty cool. But that's really it. The setting and things like that was pretty positive, but the negatives definitely outweigh the positive on this one. Unfortunately, this is like my second negative book review in a row, but I want to be a little honest. But yeah, that's Where Have All the Parents Gone by Empty Coffin. I give it a 1 out of 5 stars. Did you guys read this? If you have, let me know. I do look forward to reading more of these because I know there's some more good ones. These are all ghost written, so it's hit and miss without a doubt. I wish I knew who wrote this. I mean, I hate to tarnish their legacy like this, if they even have one, or if this is just kind of a one-off thing. But yeah, that's Where Have All the Parents Gone by Empty Spencer. What did I just say? Empty Coffin. Yeah, 1 out of 5 stars for me. What did you guys read? Or what did you guys think about it? Thank you. Let me know in the comments below. Bye.